Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're taking a closer look, a real shortcut actually, into the data behind an online retailer called Florahon.com.
That's right. They focus on women's and girls' fashion and also handmade toys.
And, if you just stumble upon the site, it looks, well, pretty conventional, doesn't it?
It really does.
They mention free shipping over $39. They talk about professional customer service. The whole layout looks quite legitimate.
Yeah, totally normal at first glance.
So it seems fine initially.
Exactly. And that professional look, that's sort of the hook, isn't it? Our job here is to cut through that surface noise
Right.
and find the critical info that shows if it's genuinely legit or if it points to, well, a serious risk. We want to give you that shortcut so you're properly informed about this specific site.
Okay.
So yeah, let's unpack this. Let's look at the actual hard data we found.
Okay, well, I have to say, seeing that design, I maybe expected, I don't know, a sort of neutral score, or maybe just a few complaints here and there. But the initial shocker, really, from the analysis, is that trust score. What did Scam Advisor actually rate Florahon.com?
Well, this is where it gets pretty stark. The rating is extreme. The trust score is the absolute lowest possible score you can get.
Which is?
1 out of 100.
Wow. 1.
1, yeah. That's not just, bad service. That strongly suggests something fundamentally wrong, maybe malicious, hiding behind that professional front.
Okay, a 1 out of 100.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's about as bad as it gets.
Yeah.
That can't be common for a site that, frankly, looks this well put together.
No, it's not common. And when a score is that low, like 1 out of 100, we're not just talking about a few unhappy customers leaving bad reviews.
Right.
We're looking at really systemic issues, things like hidden ownership details, servers registered using proxies, no verifiable contact address, stuff that suggests they're actively trying to hide who they are.
Intentional concealment.
Exactly. They're trying very hard not to be found.
And it's not just that one trust score ringing alarm bells, is it? There's more compounding the risk. Security companies are actually flagging this site, too.
That's right.
We saw mentions of GridOff specifically. I know they're a respected threat intelligence service.
Yeah, GridOff flagging it is significant. They've marked Florahon.com as potentially harmful, even malicious.
So multiple red flags waving now.
Definitely. And what's really interesting here is the time element. When you connect that terrible score to how long the site's been active.
How long has it been?
It's actually been registered for a whole year.
A year. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And this raises a really important question, you see. If it were a real, legitimate business operating for 12 months.
You'd expect some kind of track record.
Precisely. It should have built some kind of reputation, some digital footprint, social media activity, maybe reviews on independent platforms, verifiable payment processing, something.
But it hasn't.
No. The fact that the score is still stuck at 1 out of 100 after a full year, despite being active, suggests this isn't just a new site struggling. It points towards consistent, ongoing signs of being a scam.
So longevity without building any positive reputation is actually another red flag itself.
It's a huge indicator of risk in the bigger picture, yeah. This isn't some amateur setup. It feels more like calculated long-term deception.
So pulling this all together, what does this mean for you, the person who might be browsing, thinking of buying something?
Well, the data seems pretty clear-cut.
The conclusion from our sources is that Florahon.com is definitely a scam, a hard warning. Do not enter your credit card details on this site.
Absolutely.
You're highly likely to just lose your money. Or maybe you'll receive something cheap, poor quality, that looks nothing like the pictures they advertised.
Or worse, potentially. They might harvest your card details for other fraudulent activity later on. It's just not worth the risk.
No way.
The immediate advice is really simple. Just protect yourself. Shop somewhere else. It's that classic trap, isn't it? They show appealing items, the cheap fashion, those cute handmade toys, and they rely on you wanting that bargain so much that you maybe ignore the warning signs.
But that 1 out of 100 score.
That score tells you pretty much everything you need to know. Don't ignore it.
Right. And while Florahon is the specific example we've dived into today, the really valuable thing to take away here isn't just about this one site. It's the process.
Exactly. It's about how you approach any new site.
The question you should always ask yourself is, does this site's actual digital footprint, the trust score, the verifiable details, does it match up with how professional it looks on the surface?
That's the key check.
So a final thought for you to maybe explore on your own, building on this, always check a site's trust score before you even think about buying anything from an online retailer you haven't used before.
Make it a habit.
Let that be your essential first step, your basic screening for every single new online shop you encounter.